Hello, everybody. Welcome to Joker's Wild Wednesday, the first Joker's Wild Wednesday of 2024, January 3rd, 2024. And we're doing anything people want to look at, beer, wine, liquor. But I have a famous beer from Germany. And thank you, David, for giving me this can. This is Paulaner Oktoberfest beer. This is not their Märzen that you see in the United States everywhere. You do not see in Germany, if they even sell it in Germany, but this is their Oktoberfest beer, the more modern, yellow fizzy stuff, as people call it. This is the beer sold at Oktoberfest celebrations, not the Märzen. Märzen is not popular in Germany these days. For whatever reason, I'm not sure, but they like the fest beers. They prefer the fest beers. This is 6% alcohol. Hopefully it'll focus. There it goes. You have to agitate it sometimes. The original from Munich Oktoberfest. All right, number one selling Oktoberfest beer. And Deloitte. Okay. Same to you. 2024. So I'm going to open this 500 milliliter can. I was just watching a video with two brewmasters from Paulaner, and they were saying bottle or can, doesn't matter, it's the same beer. They just make the same batches and they pour some in the can, some in the bottle, and some in the casks, the wooden casks. So I have the lamp off so that you can see the product. It makes too much glare. And after I show you the product, I'll turn the lamp on. All right, so it's a thick white head of foam. And it's a somewhat hazy, but not very much, a clear yellow beer, golden yellow, as people call it, yellow fizzy stuff. This is a great yellow fizzy stuff. You can get these in 330 milliliter bottles, the 500 milliliter cans, and I'm not sure the other sizes. 4 packs. Good evening, Bart. Hello. Hello to everybody. All right. I didn't see a date on the can, guys, so I don't know. It's from last year, obviously. I was watching their video, and Brewmaster Christian said that it's about 6 weeks to brew this beer. 2 weeks of fermentation and 4 weeks of very cold lagering. So they have to start early because it takes a long time to produce it. So I'm in Louisiana, and Claude is in Colorado, I believe.
You believe correctly, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just sipping on
coming through okay. I'm working off my hot.
Yeah, it's a little blurry.
Well, I have
Pecos IPA.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm I'm about 50 miles from Wyoming. And Wyoming has some excellent beer. And I just discovered this. Sometimes you just take a chance and buy a beer. It's on the shelf. You like the label. I like dogs. So, I'm probably not coming through too well. Yes.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not great, but it's okay.
Ooh.
Now you're thinking of a Märzen, Tom. Okay. Yeah, it is foamy.
Ooh. Foamiest beer I ever had was that Duvel beer from Belgium. That $16 a bottle stuff. I've never seen a beer foamier than that.
It's pretty foamy, and it's like that. It's almost like a meringue. All right, so I'm going to do presentation here. This is their fest beer, not the Märzen. Now, if you come to the United States, a lot of stores sell their Märzen, but the one you get in Germany and in the United States now, these days, you can get the Paulaner Oktoberfest beer. Paulaner is an old company from the 1600s, 1634, and bottom fermented lager. Brewed only for Oktoberfest. Now, the Märzen's brewed all year round. The malt are Pilsner malt, which is light, and Munich malt, which is dark barley malt. They use Hallertau, Tradition, and Hercules hops. And they said the Tradition hops are expensive, but they only use, they said, aroma hops, not really bitter hops. They don't want the beer bitter. Water, malted barley, hops, and of course yeast. And this is coming in at 6% alcohol, 13.7% original wort. So down here is the beer tasting videos that are very Christian and Suzanne showing you, their brewmaster showing you how you should taste the beer. Here's one, Max, about tasting beer. So it's a very good website. They have a good, well, there's a beer finder, but I noticed it was inaccurate. They said it wasn't sold in my town, and I saw a can on the shelf today in my town, so I know they sell it here. All right, so that's all I'm going to show you there. And give you a quick little smell. Crackery, biscuity, the flavor. Same thing, crackery, biscuity, bready, medium body, dry finish, very dry beer. Lovely product. Now Claude was pouring it in a red cup. That's kind of strange. Yeah, the Salvador is significantly darker and stronger too. They make fabulous beers, Bart. I've never had a draft. No, I think I have had Paulaner on draft at Oktoberfest at Volksfest in New Orleans, but I think it was the Märzen, yeah, which they don't serve in Germany. But while Claude's trying to get his questionable internet going, I had problems last year before last and before that with mine, but it wasn't my internet, it was my actual system, my equipment that was bad. I had to replace it. Before I share the screen, I'm going to add Jean-Pierre Beverage Ramble.
What's up? What's up?
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Now, Beverage Ramble's in Georgia. Now, Beverage Ramble, did you
I think this was a hack, in my opinion. I think someone was trying to hack into my account or something.
Yeah, I couldn't really see it on my phone, so that's why I wanted to.
It was a screenshot, so.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell what
So I immediately just deleted it, and I deleted the email.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
This person was trying to get at it, saying like, we can help you, raise your subscribers. So I don't know. It might have been some hack or some scam, somebody.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't answer it.
Yeah, so I got rid of it. But Xfinity's replacing outside my home, so I am
capacitor. So he's waiting for the equipment to.
Yeah, I got Xfinity here, and my service works okay, and so. By the way, great games on Monday night. Great TV, great entertainment.
Yeah, I watched the replays the next morning. It was really exciting games. So now, Jean, what do you have tonight?
Keeping it simple tonight. VSL from our friends at the Bull High Gravity. Used to be very smooth lager. Now it's just the Bull Schlitz High Gravity. Comes in 8.5%. That's what I've ringing the new year on a high note, but up high gravity, high note. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I yeah. Get ready because you'll see a lot of this Mardi Gras season, which starts, I guess, this weekend or next weekend.
Saturday, yeah.
In New Orleans. So, of course, Mardi Gras early this year, and of course, Fat Tuesday is on the 13th of February. And a lot of my friends, of course, you in New Orleans, and a lot of them in the Mobile, Alabama area are ready for let the good times roll. So you'll see a lot of Mickey's High Gravity and some Ice House Edge and Hurricane on the floors of on the streets of Government and Bourbon Street, whatever. Just the people looking for something to enjoy the parade.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Don't drink too much at the parade.
What parade did you go to?
He's talking about Carnival starting up this coming Saturday.
Where?
Like in New Orleans, and also where I used to stay at down in Dauphin Island, well, the Mobile area. Crew de la Dauphine have their first parade this weekend, and there'll be another one parade after that. And then I think the first parade runs in Mobile, I think on right at the day of my birthday, actually, or the day before my birthday on the 25th. So, of course, February 13th is Fat Tuesday. So yep, there it is. So tonight I'm having very smooth lager, the high gravity from Schlitz.
Oh, what's the theme tonight?
Joker's
I'm
Wild.
confused. Sometimes we have themes, sometimes we don't. Is it wild card tonight?
Bring whatever.
Joker's Wild Wednesday.
Mm-mm. There for a while we were doing Wednesdays, and it was Sierra Nevada. It was this.
Well, yeah, but the first Wednesday of the month is the Wild Wednesday.
You, Mr. Terry, are very hard to keep up with.
And I have themes written down for the rest of the month in this little book.
I'm going to make sure I take note and to make sure I have what I need for this week. Yeah. All right, Tom's good loving.
Good loving. 45%, 90 proof. I got this at Savannah discount. Woo, $4.99. This is a fifth. This is one of those creative.
That's amazing.
This is one of those creative whiskeys. Yeah, it comes in that Rebel Yell bottle. I don't know if it's the same.
And it's produced by anyone locally in Louisiana that's nationally well known?
No.
Okay.
Produced and bottled by Dumb Ass Whiskey, Prompt Flanks, New Jersey. Dumb ass. I'm not kidding. It says Dumbass Whiskey on the back of this.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if y'all could see that. Dumb ass whiskey. I would assume this is some kind of. I mean, I looked it up. This is one of those celebrity things that the Tom's is like some kind of designer or something like that. I had a choice of this or the whiskey, so I decided to stick it to the safe side and get the rye. This is 95% rye, and I guess the rest of it was just corn whiskey. But 95% rye, that's pretty impressive. Considering it's almost 100% rye. So they created this, and it's the two pictures of the celebrities. They look like something out of from like an old gunslinger movie or something,
Look like Siamese twins. They're joined at the back there or something.
Yeah, it looks like they're from Tombstone. That one looks like Kurt Russell, and the other one looks like.
I've been to Tombstone.
Yeah.
Really cool little town. The OK Corral is still there.
Yeah. Yeah, those little towns are made out of plywood, even though there was no plywood around.
Yeah. All right, now Claude, we're going to show your Now that's strange that you're using a red cup because we can't really see the color of the beer.
You're gonna have to take. It was what was handy at the moment.
Gold. In other words, it's gold, I assume.
It looks like Coors actually. It's very light yellow, golden. This is an excellent IPA. You know how some IPAs are overpowering? They just all you taste is the bitter and the hops and the citrus. And this is a nice, smooth IPA.
It wasn't very supposed to taste.
Yeah,
you just described how the IPA is supposed to taste.
I some of them are over the top, though, if you know what I mean. You know, Hoptober. Have you ever had Hoptober?
No.
There's some confused. You know, when IPAs started to get popular, everybody was trying to make it more and more hoppy. So, you know, all you got was that bite and bitterness, you know, which is good. I like it too. But this is a moderate IPA. It's what is it? 6.8% alcohol. Yeah. And it comes from the great state of Wyoming, which has no state revenue tax. Biggest should have moved there. Do you guys have a state revenue tax in Louisiana?
You mean like an income tax?
Yeah, an income tax.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Hey, but you don't have I live in a town that has 11.2% sales tax. Try to deal with that.
State, local, and if you're lucky enough to live in one of those little towns, you get a tax there too. Not to mention tax on everything you buy, gas tax, you name it. You go breathe air, you're going to get taxed.
Amazing. I only bring this up because it's New Year. It's after the New Year's and we're working on taxes, you know. Well, at least my wife is, not me. I don't have the patience.
Y'all have to pay for parking where you at everywhere you go?
Say again?
You have to pay for parking where you go everywhere?
No, parking's free. All over Colorado.
Everywhere costs you money.
Yeah, I'm in a small town in the mountains. This is a very good beer. This is a nice drinking beer. You could drink 2 or 3 of these. Most IPAs, you know, they're some of them are too much if you're not in the mood for it. You know, you ever get in the mood, you want a little. You don't want a Miller High Life or a Coors. You want something with a little bit of bite, a little bit of flavor, but you don't want it so over the top that it's too much. This would be a nice. If Ron, help me out here. Is there a middle road of IPAs here?
I don't know, because I like the ones that are really bitter, you know. So
I do too. They got those ones that are just like taste like milk and stuff. But there's a lot of them out there that don't have a bitter punch. So that's probably what you got. You probably got one of those new age ones.
You know, his is 65. His is 65 IBUs now.
Oh, it's you know what I'm betting it's probably like Two Hearted or something, like Two Hearted or High Life, where it's just a balanced IPA. Kind of clear a little bit.
Yeah.
Hops aren't too punchy.
Yeah. You said it better than me. Yeah. It's very drinkable.
Is it one hop or is it a couple of hops in that? Do you know?
It was $12 a 6-pack, which is not bad for a high quality beer. And joining this beer tonight as my special guest star is my favorite value tequila, Altos. Okay. I get this in California. I think it's one of the best value tequilas I've ever had. This one is a Reposado. Okay. And guess I've shown this before. Guess how much this is? I get it in California when I'm back there.
$46.
$19.
Oh man.
This is one of those finds. It's called Altos, and now it's starting to get popular. I'm starting to see it in a lot of liquor stores. It has a great little bottle and everything. And I didn't mean to do a review on this, but I love a shot of tequila once in a while. And today was a cold day in Colorado, and
it's got dimples in a bottle.
What's that?
It's got dimples, you know, like a golf ball, a woman's thigh, my Nom Creek bottle. Nipples.
Yeah. The bottle's beautiful. This is run by a small family. It's a family operation. It is. I'll tell you what. When you said $45 or whatever you just said, if I told somebody that it would cost this much, they would believe me. It's that good. But I can get this in California for $19.95 a bottle. So I can never top you guys. You guys always get, you get these great bottles of Scotch and bourbon for
David got a bottle of whiskey last week for $4.99.
Jean-Pierre, you're muted.
I got a bourbon to show you guys tonight for what I have for either. Are we doing Thundering Thursday or?
Yeah, I have to do Thunder.
I'm not going to make it.
David has to go somewhere.
You guys like treating all over my nightlife, man.
Okay.
Right.
Which is kind of good. Gives me Friday. I'll get to do some things Friday night. But yeah, Thursday. Hey, we do what we need to do. So do I need to go ahead and review my beer?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so Claude and Dave, you've probably seen. I got the VSL, the Bull.
Where'd you find that?
8.5. Yeah, it's sold here in the Georgia area. When I moved up here, you had this one. The red label was very hard to find. You had this one, of course, the OML, and you had the Bull Ice, which was their ice beer, which is about the same ABV as this one, about close to 8%. And I have a video done on the Bull Ice, but this is their very smooth lager. Of course, they recently changed the logo of all of their beers. You got the Bull High Gravity, they just call it High Gravity, and you got the OML, smooth lager. That's at 5.6%. This is at
each.
This one's 8.5. This is at 8.5%, extremely strong. Just like with this other cousin or twin or identical, the Colt 45 High Gravity.
I have a question about this website. Is it $6 for the 6-pack or $6 each? Because it says each.
For each 6-pack.
Oh, again, that's the price we get at stores around here when we can find it.
This was very cold. I put this in, and then, of course, before we went on, now it's slowly warmed a little bit, you get all those nice, very strong malt characters to it. You get some of that apple flavor to it. But, again, this is so cold. You have to drink this. Is it better than Natty Daddy, which is 8? I think both of this one and the Colt 45 is very harsh, in my opinion. High Gravity, that's why I rather enjoy the Ice House Edge. I wish they made the Old English 800 High Gravity. I thought that was very enjoyable. But obviously Miller said, no, we I think we're good on the malt liquor High Gravity stuff. So just like I wish they still made the Triple Export, according to your daughter, Jay, the greatest beer in the world,
Yeah.
What's the greatest beer?
The Steel Reserve Triple Export.
Now that was about 2011 when she said that, but yeah,
that was and it was good, and I would go when I lived in Mobile, go across to Moss Point, Mississippi, and grab me 2 of them, bring it back, and and I was able to find the OE High Gravity, but but right now of all of them, and if I'm lucky in my area to find it, I would say the Hurricane High Gravity is better. But all of these, again, these are just once in a while, once in a blue moon beers to have. They're just so strong, and they're just too heavy for me. Right, even my age. Yes, that's right, David.
Sure.
I just can't deal with it. But as great was fried seafood. This was one of the first reviews I did. I think like the 3rd or 4th review I did on my channel back in 2015 when I started doing beer reviews.
You were only 18. You were 18, 19 years old, right?
Yeah, exactly. Mature to 48, 47. So, yeah. So, but this is one of the first ones. Again, we had the original label on it. Pabst does a very poor job on their website. Unfortunately, as you saw, Jay had to look through Walmart, but their website is not really And they did have Pacific website showing all 4 of their beers, but whatever, perhaps they should put more money on their website before they put more money on their beer.
Yeah.
I feel just kind of get people some more information, but this is super, super strong. Yeah, like I said, thank goodness I'm going straight to bed after I get done here. Listen to a podcast. Wow, damn. Everybody got some hot stuff against them right now. I'm looking at the news. Wow. Anyway, yeah, so this is good. I know, Dave, I know you love this beer a lot. And Jay, I know you've had this. I've seen both your reviews of this, of the very smooth lager. Pretty decent, nice, crisp, smooth, refreshing. Great, I would say, with seafood is the best way to eat this. Spicy food, seafood, fried shrimp, or you want doing shrimp lo mein with a lot of hot sauce and soy sauce. This is great to enjoy with this. Yes, Icehouse Edge is 8%, and I do get that from time to time. But again, those are once in a while beers to have. Not every day. You drink them every day, then you have some issues that you need to go see.
Oh yeah, you don't want to.
No, and I can't deal with that right now. Not at my age. So that's it. I'll have my score coming up shortly.
But wait, there's more.
Yes, Dave.
It's me.
Yes, sir.
Dazzling
What's up,
Dave.
men? Men. Real Men of Genius. Remember that commercial? Real Men of Genius. Yeah.
When they first made it, it was a great American hero, real American heroes. But then they had the 9/11 attacks, and they decided that drinking beer wasn't really heroic, so they changed it to Real Men of Genius.
Remember Bud Man?
Oh yeah, Bud
Mike
Man
the
and
Mullet.
And Spud McKenzie and Boo. Wow. The frog.
yeah,
Bitter
the good
beer
old
face. Bitter beer
Those were the
face.
good
Remember
old
him?
days. You could laugh at something and have a good time. Now everyone's so like, it hurt my feelings. I can't believe it. I remember way back in the day when, please give me one of those, Claude. Please give me one of those. I need more. I need more.
When I get a client, I'm a
What
sales
in this
trainer.
damn hell has happened to people? Dude.
When I get people who start boo-hooing and everything, I get these out. Oh, boo-hoo, it's like.
Remember that scene? This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for.
Yeah.
Right.
Men
That doesn't happen anymore.
Men are scared to act like men. Uh-oh. We're getting into the danger zone here.
Don't get me started about that. I can go on and on and on and on. Then we would definitely be ostracized from every aspect of every YouTube video out there.
All right. Well, what about this
As
product?
Buddy Tim said, God bless us all. All right. So with that said, Tom's now.
You're frozen, Dave.
Dave, that liquor is strong, man. It froze the whole screen.
While he froze.
Due to technical difficulties at the moment,
All right, here we go.
I don't know what just happened. There you go. There's a couple of guys. Looks like one of them shaved their mustache. So apparently, you know what this is being.
What is that commercial really selling, though? Go back up there again. Come on. What's that crotch shot for?
You know what it's for.
Idiocy.
No,
I don't want to say it. This is a family show.
Oh man, that head's a little close to that crotch.
Yeah. What are they saying here?
I don't know. I don't even care what they're saying. Okay.
I don't know. Rumors. So apparently these new designers or some hockey like that, but they look.
Why don't they have a pretty girl in that picture somewhere?
Because I think both of them are trying to play pretty girls, if you ask me.
Oh, okay. God bless Dazzling Dave.
Hey, I picked it up $4.99. I couldn't pass. I was like, man, $4.99. And the more I looked at this after I bought it, I was like, holy cow, this is 95%, or it might be 90% rye whiskey. So I figured I'd pick it up. Why not? Because it's made in New Jersey. New Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey.
Be careful. Be
I
careful.
bet if you examine it carefully, it's probably made in Indiana and bottled in New Jersey. But
it does. I can't find that information. I looked and looked and looked. Trust me, I didn't want to come in blind on this. So I looked and looked and looked, and I couldn't find you. You're more than welcome. So if you look at the color, it's coming in typical whiskey color. You know, it's dark. I'm sure, you know, it's shaded with all kinds of colors, and this is probably just alcohol flavored. So, cheers.
Cheers.
90 proof. Yeah, the taste is weak. The taste is kind of like for a rye. It's kind of weak. It's like they try to like put some kind of flavor in it or something. I mean, people that aren't used to drinking rye whiskeys might like this because they'll say, "Oh, well, you know, the pepper note's low." Or
It's a starter. It's a starter whiskey.
Alcohol is definitely there. I mean, you can see the alcohol legs on the glass.
does it say? Does the bottle say straight rye or just rye?
Oh, you know it doesn't say straight rye. You ain't getting that for $5 a bottle. It says small batch rye whiskey.
Okay.
So we all know it's small batch is just some lie. Everything's small. Rye whiskey, okay. Good loving. In love, we trust. It's all kinds of stuff. It's got some like little mopeds on it and all that. Produced and bottled by Dumbass Whiskey. I'm not kidding.
Who really says that?
Dumbass. I'm sorry, Dumpass. Dumpass. Dump.
Is that a Freudian? I think that you just defined the word Freudian slip.
Well, that's dump ass, isn't it? Dump ass. Dump. Okay. Dump ass. Whiskey. Plumpton Plains, New Jersey.
Pompton Plains. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Pompton Plains. That's somewhere in South Jersey, maybe Central Jersey, I believe.
Route 23.
Is there a bottle there
Yeah.
around there? Who's the bottler?
Pompton Hills.
Okay. Well, that's
Probably
it. There's nothing else on this. Absolutely nothing. It's all about loving rye whiskey. You get a little bit more information on the website, but hey, $5, you know, got Val Kilmer and
Oh, they're involved.
yeah.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer.
I'll be your huckleberry. I'll be your huckleberry. Yeah.
I love that. It's a gun
Good
store.
No football. No football tomorrow night. Damn.
Yeah, it's just it's 30 years ago.
Val Kilmer in Tombstone or one of those movies.
Remember when he was in Heat?
Great film. Him, De Niro, Pacino. Great film.
De Niro,
Great dialogue. Great.
De Niro, Donato.
Actually, it is dumbass. It is dumbass whiskey. I'm looking at the website.
Wow.
Okay, so in all honesty, this is something that's it's got a nice flavor profile. I mean, it's not bad. I could taste the rye. Holy cow, it's 95% Scotch.
Oh,
95. Huh.
So would this be a good mixer, not a sipper?
I think it'd be good either way. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, honestly. I mean, the more I taste it, the smoother it tastes. It's quite smooth. There's not a whole lot of bite to it. The pepper note's kind of low and it's kind of medium. I think anyone that doesn't like the rye whiskeys would like this. So, and I started off the review a little on the negative side, but the more I started to taste this, the more it started to even out. You know, the burn on a 90 it's kind of low. Maybe it's the first sip that I got. But yeah, it's not bad. Sorry, Jay, I didn't pick you one up.
Oh, yeah.
I know I should have called. I'm sorry, man. Maybe next time I get there.
Yeah. It would be nice for $4.99.
Yeah, I mean for $4.99, you can't go bad with this. You're gonna save on a wallet, you know. But you know, Chivas Regal's just as good as at $9.99.
Chivas Regal is
Yeah.
good. It's excellent it's excellent.
At the regular price, how much would you pay for it? The Chivas Regal.
Up here in Colorado, about 25 to $30 a bottle, easy.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a little bit more here. I got it for 10.
Yeah, $9.99 actually. Okay.
My
So,
goodness. My goodness.
You guys live in a place that has the best food in this country and the
And
cheapest
you're like-
liquor.
Jay, the way you call stuff, it's almost like you're selling gasoline. 1319.9. I got it for 1319.9.
Yeah, I know. I'd just like to be specific. It was $9.99. All right. So now this great Paulaner, made in Munich, Germany. This is their Fest beer. Thank you, David, for this. It's not the Marzen. This is the yellow fizzy stuff, 6%. I love it. I think it's a great beer, and everybody should try it if they're interested in beer. And I'm going to give it a 95 out of 100. And as far as promos, yep, we got to do Thunder and Thursday tomorrow due to scheduling.
Thundering Thursday.
Yeah, if anybody wants to join. If not, I'll do it solo.
I'll join you.
Then next week we have strong ales. Any strong ale.
Ooh, good topic.
Yeah, any strong ale.
A strong ale. What would
Next one is what, RJ?
I would
examples
say
of strong ales?
I would say like 7% or higher. Like let's say like
Arrogant bastard ale.
IPA stamp. Without an IPA stamp.
well any kind of ale. I don't know what y'all want to make the.
I said
ABV.
arrogant bastard ale. Is that one?
That would be a strong ale.
Yeah.
As long as it's an ale and it's strong. What is the number? 6%, 7%? I'm thinking 6% or higher, but maybe y'all think it should be higher than it. I'm saying 6 or higher.
I'll let you know the day before if I can find one.
Yeah, don't show up with Boddington's Pub Ale at 4.6. That's not
Hey.
strong.
I like Boddington's.
I'll do too, but it's not strong. 4.6. In 2 weeks, the topic is private label beer. Any store brand,
Aldi, Trader Joe's, Walmart,
All right. That's
Where's
good.
the-
Publix,
Worst beer I ever had, John. John Pierre.
Dixie,
ShopRite Ale. ShopRite beer.
Costco.
ShopRite Ale. If you can find Rockwall Ice,
Good luck on that one.
Rockdale. If you can find Rockdale Ice, bring it.
Simpler times for me.
Yeah.
Simple times.
So we got strong ales, then private label beer, any private label beer, store brand. Then
Let's say it's store brand. Don't call it private label. It could be anything. Say
what
store
that,
brand names.
but that's what a private label is. It's a store brand.
Costco.
Not
Walmart.
necessarily.
Yes. Okay. And then
Necessarily news.
look it up. Look up the word private label. Now, in 3 weeks,
I will look up.
I
think I won't.
we have Dos Equis Ambar.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Dos
That's a good
Equis Ambar. And then in 4 weeks, the last Wednesday of January in 4 weeks. Canadian beers, any Canadian beer brand.
Oh,
any,
yes. Molson Ice. Molson Ice.
Moosehead.
Yep, some strong ales, private
Carling.
label or store brand beer, Dos Equis Ambar, and then
Carling.
Canadian beer, any Canadian beer.
Would this be considered a strong ale? Is this a strong ale or no?
It's a strong lager.
All right, never mind.
Labatt's, if I can find it.
Oh, Labatt, yeah.
Blue. We can still find that around here. The old Labatt Blue.
Yeah, good stuff. Paco's IPA from a wonderful state, Wyoming. I love Wyoming. Wyoming, if you guys have ever been to Wyoming, you can go into any supermarket and you'll see grandma with a walker pushing and going slowly down the aisle. And on the side, she'll have her Glock. That's Wyoming. And they make great beer too. I'll give this a healthy. I'll give this an 87. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. It's a good drinking beer. It's a middle of the road IPA. It's not overpowering. It's not the most bitter, hoppiest beer I've ever had, but it's a flavorful, enjoyable, refreshing beer. It's a good value. It was $12.99 a 6-pack. And you can really, it's a quality beer. You can really taste it. So definitely buy it again.
What's the score again? I'm sorry.
I don't even. What did I say? 86.
A B.
Good score.
I'll give it
an 86. Don't be pressured to think you gotta give everything an A.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's an 86. An 86 to me is a B plus. It's a good beer. I would buy it again. It's a flavorful beer. I'm still a Coors Miller High Life kind of guy.
Hey, like I always say, call it as you see it.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's a good beer. I will be performing at the Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Pal. No promos. I will see you tomorrow, Thundering Thursday.
Good.
I will be performing at the Louisiana Beer Reviews Thundering Thursday at what time?
6:30 Eastern.
That's right.
For 4:30 Colorado time and 3:30 Pacific.
I think I'm going to bring
Just rolling over Fandango Friday times into Thunder and Thursday times.
I think if I can find it, I'm going to bring a good bottle of Pinch. Have you guys ever had Pinch Scotch?
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yep, mine's gone. Been gone.
But Dave, guess what? When baseball season comes, it'll be a lot of Thundering Thursdays because Friday you got baseball games on Friday, right, Jay?
College baseball.
I vote for Thunder and Thursday times to be different than Fandango Friday times. I vote.
That's one vote. One vote. What time? 6 Central?
I vote for 6.
Okay. Well, that's
The only reason why. Come on, I got to plead my case. I didn't get to plead my case last time because I was an absentee voter. So by pleading my case, I work 21 miles from my house, and I have to travel this gauntlet home through like and I just cannot. I cannot. All right, I can lie to you.
Oh, I have to drive to work. Oh.
Yeah. I got one of those too, Claude. I got one of those too. All right.
I'm a kid because I love.
That's it. I would like to get home and like wind down for a few minutes before I have to rush in, log in, because most times I don't even get home, but it's before the show starts.
Oh, don't make me get these out again. Come on.
Do it. If that makes you feel like you're a big man, you go ahead and do it.
It does. It works. It really does.
You do it.
It does. Honey, I'm home.
I don't know where you live.
Any more promos?
But I know where you might live tomorrow.
Any more promos?
To me? For me?
Oh, Claude.
What do y'all want to say?
No, Thundering Thursday. See you tomorrow.
Many.
All right. For the Schlitz Bull high gravity, I'm going to give this beer an 89 out of 100. I think this is really good.
God,
It's
I wish I
not
could find
for the
that.
style.
Jeez,
I
that's a
think
non-A.
it is too heavy for me at 8.5, as is the Colt 45. But give me the Ice House Edge or the Hurricane. But even those are even a little too strong. But
definitely not an everyday drinker.
no, it's not an everyday drink, none whatsoever. So hopefully, y'all, I just uploaded a video of Taiwan beer that's uploaded on the channel right now. So y'all take a look at that. I'm trying to be consistent with some of these videos right now. So now we're in the new year. Did some shopping. It's the beer I'm going to be reviewing coming up from Left Hand.
Oh, Nitro.
Company. This comes in at 9.5%. This is the Candy Cane Nitro Imperial Peppermint Milk Stout.
That's what real men drink.
Yep.
It's like a holiday beer.
Yeah.
So technically, it's a milk stout. So 9.5%.
It's a great beer. Left-Handed Brewing Company is one of the better ones. It's a good.
Right, based in Colorado, without question. The 24 edition of this great barley wine.
Which one? Boo! We don't even have that yet.
You're gonna love that.
Barley
That's
wine.
a great.
My friends at Sierra Nevada, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Leo,
Yep,
it's out
great
already, man. We're only like the third day into the new year, and it's out.
Yep. I have bought this one here, Kentucky Vanilla Barrel Cream Ale.
I love that beer. I love that beer.
This one right here?
Yeah.
All right. Is it same? I wonder if the same as same as Genesee?
No.
That I know of.
No. Genesee is not aged in vanilla barrels.
Oh, y'all love that Genesee. I had it once and I almost vomited. It tasted like cardboard.
What do they call them? Jenny grenades. Those little
5.5% ABV. So
it's a good beer, Jean, and the Bigfoot is awesome too.
All right. Also, I got Arches Southside Amber.
I never heard of that.
5.4% ABV. Arches Southside Amber. Check that out. There you go.
What do you think of the label on that can?
Bland, if you ask me.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Why not?
You do a little more coloring, a little more like, like the devil. You know, do something with the devil or something with some art with death, Yeah.
So.
No, don't say all that, Jean.
Also,
True or false? Sodium pentothal and 2 martinis injected into your body right now. Do you pick beers based on the label sometimes?
Sometimes, but mostly I look at the ABV and freshness.
I got Victory Juice Monkey Hazy Imperial IPA.
I'd buy that in a second if I saw that.
So
that looks great.
9.5 ABV. Oh yeah, we're about to go get down.
Yeah. Give that to Betty Lou on the first date.
Woo!
No, don't do that. Okay, that's
and I got Wicked Weed Milk and Cookies Imperial Stout from our Wicked Weed Brewery based in Asheville, North Carolina. This is at 8.7% ABV. Damn, this damn lights, if it's not showing on there.
No, I can see it. See it.
And
do you really want to drink a beer that says milk and cookies on it?
Yeah.
Something to try, I will be joining you for Fandango Friday, and I already have my Thundering Thursday. Excuse me. I have my 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific.
Ooh, what do we got here?
11 Jones Kentucky blended American whiskey.
I never heard of that.
Take a sip right now.
No. I got this malt liquor in my system.
Oh, but I recognize that
I
bottle
think they call it
design.
Stedman.
I recognize that bottle.
Stedman's.
That looks. How much was it?
$18.99.
Another
Stedman.
Sazerac offering. Well, Sazerac, you never give up, do you?
So what do they do? Just change the labels?
No,
Yeah.
I think they make different.
And Dave, you'd be happy to know.
Right.
Glass.
It was Stedman's
Glass.
bottles. Congratulations.
Yeah, so I got that.
Save the line
Jay,
and spirit by going glass. Plastic pulls it out, changes the appearance.
Yeah.
Okay, what's y'all?
and for Stout Sunday, the first Stout Sunday, of course, every first Sunday of the first Sunday of the new month, I will be having this from our friends at Boulevard.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
Ooh.
Another one of those.
And that is it. So I have enough beers to review this coming week. And so that is it. Everyone, please have a great week. 2024, wishing nothing but blessings, prosperity, and great health this year.
Amen.
Yes.
You're on, Dave.
You sure? So make sure everyone was finished. Didn't want to intrude. Okay, so we've been. This is the third time. Let's just look at the appearance again. Whiskey, 90 proof, 95% rye. Designer whiskey. I don't know who designed it, but somebody designed it because it's got a couple designers on the bottle.
Tom.
Yeah, just stuck the names on it. So, there's a couple of things I'm not tasting, which I'm appreciative of. It's like that whole plastic stuff. I don't taste it. It's not plastic. It's got a real like refined pepper note. The sweetness is kind of medium. Yeah, I like it. Maybe for a creative whiskey, it tastes pretty good. Yeah. Maybe like 87.
All right, that sounds fair. And for the price you paid, it's like 107.
Yeah, pretty much. It's good. I mean, you can spend a lot of money here. You can go buy this. You can go buy Templeton's rye. Templeton's about $40.
Yeah, not
$4.99. This is 4 years age. There's no age statement on that one. And this was probably, let's see, it's 90 as well. Most of the ryes are running about 90. The Jack Daniel's rye I got up in the corner. The Templeton's, no, this one's 80. I'll be doggone.
Templeton's is a famous investment fund.
Templeton Peck on the 18.
Yeah, I mean, you can go wherever you want to go with this stuff, You can go like 10 high. That's not right. 10 high.
I love 10 high. I know people don't like 10 high. I think it's cheap swill, but
it is cheap.
but y'all liked it when I saw the review, the dual review y'all did.
We did like it.
It's because they mellowed it out with vanilla. That was the only thing that saved it because it cut on the corn aspect. But you can't drink whiskey all the time with vanilla in it. It doesn't even taste like whiskey. It just tastes like some kind of mixer that's been mellowed out.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Even raised. You guys are always talking about Buffalo Trace bourbon. Okay, and I can't find it. And I was on the chairlift today with a guy, and he said that the plant, the distillery, burned down or something like. You know anything about that?
That was Heaven Hill that burnt down.
He
Yeah,
said,
not Buffalo.
Buffalo Trace didn't burn down.
Okay.
Buffalo Trace, they're changing distribution. So in our area, it's hard to come by, but in the area where my family lives, it's not hard to come by. It's all over the place over there. Now they sell a little bit more than we get it over here, but if you can't find it, you can't find it.
I'm a Buffalo Trace virgin. I can't wait to try it.
It's
first
good.
time.
It's sweet.
Is it subtle? Is it overpowering sweet or subtle?
No, it's subtle.
No, it's just sweet. I wouldn't call it subtle. I'd call it sweet. A sweet whiskey, like sweet corn whiskey.
I think we sold a bottle of Beverage Ramble there.
What is this? What is this we're showing?
I'm showing the rye mash bill for MGP.
What is MGP? Was that?
Midwest Grain Products. They produce a lot of whiskey for different companies.
Did they produce it for mine? Mine say dumbass distiller. It didn't say Mid-Grain West.
Now look at Tom's Good Love and Rye whiskey. 95% rye, 5% malted barley, 45% alcohol.
What are you trying to say, Jay? That there is no dumbass distillery?
No. Well, there's might be a bottling plant. Yeah.
So, what other names get put on this 95% rye?
A lot, like Dickel, George Dickel.
Wow.
Bullet.
Bullet. You know what? It does taste a little bit like Bullet rye. Since you mentioned that.
Bullet's pricey.
Bullet rye is like $30 a bottle.
If I put hot sauce on get any bourbon, pour some hot sauce in it. I don't know. What do you think will happen?
I
Will
think
it taste like George Dickles?
You'll have like Dickles. I got a nickel for my Dickles.
Okay, now any promos from David?
What?
Any promos?
I don't want to. Oh, you want me to show the booty I picked up?
Yeah.
Bring it. Bring it, Dave. Come on, bring it. Bring it.
Bring the booty.
And then we're going to close out, and I'll see y'all back tomorrow evening.
Let's do something controversial. Who makes the best hot sauce?
Oh, that's impossible to answer.
It's hard. It's hard. All of them have their own unique taste, which I enjoy. From Crystals to Louisiana to Frank's to Tabasco.
Oh, Tub.
Oh, so good.
Yep. It's okay.
Is it good?
1099. This is 100 proof.
Yeah, $9.99. Yeah.
Not 86 proof. Jameson.
That's good. That's good food.
Oh yeah, this was $2.99 for 200 mils.
Whoa! You said how much?
$2.99 for 200 mils. Basically, half of a fifth.
I have to move.
And then we got the Chivas Regal.
Chivas, classic.
Jean-Pierre's brother has been here. Jean-Pierre's brother has been here.
Of course.
Oh, I didn't know you hung out with Jean-Pierre's brother.
Of course.
He's a cool dude too, man. He's
Yes, he is.
He got some shit. John said come in because he
drinks a little much, but
right.
Oh, you're gonna love it. Do you love that post, Dave? Isle of Fire.
What?
Read the screen.
Burn impurity of the alcohol. This is true, man. I've been trying to tell y'all. It's common sense. Common sense. Word to your mother.
Chivas
This-
Regal, 13-year age, rye barrel for $9.99. That is the deal of the month.
How do you guys sleep at night?
This is so smooth. This is really good. I only got one bottle. After tasting it, I said, hold the presses. I went back and got a couple more.
Pour me a little. Kik, you just give me a little here. Just
So
pour me
smooth. This is 13-year-old.
here. I'm holding my glass. Pour me a little.
From Scotland. Where are you going to get Chivas Regal for this price?
Never, nowhere, not $9.99 for a 13-year age.
Man, this
gosh,
is
no way.
beyond out of control. This is good.
Is it better, Dave, by itself with ice or without, or mix it with something?
Like Dino and the boys. Like Dino and the boys.
All right. Okay. Dino and the
I would
boys.
say this was fantastic straight.
I can't wait to try. I can't wait to try my bottle. All right. Well, folks, that brings us.
You're stepping on the one that's open. I know you.
That's it. That's
I know
it for
you.
me. I'm going to watch.
Hello, Sam Smalley. All right. Well, thanks for
I'm
watching.
gonna listen to a
Thanks.
podcast. Listen to a podcast about sports and sports media, and then go to bed.
All right. Well, y'all take care. Have a good night. I
John, you're
appreciate.
already halfway there, brother.
I appreciate. I am too, because I've been up since 1:45. All right. I appreciate everybody joining, and y'all have a good night. And see y'all tomorrow night.
5 dawn.
Bye bye, America.